Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live with Tara Joy. Hello, everybody. I am Tara Joy, and I'm here today to do a live and pick a few cards for the full moon eclipse that we are experiencing. And my lights are too bright. So yes, hello, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for being here with all of us today. And if you're new to my live, I am an energy intuitive, a soul guide, and I help people move energy within themselves. Today, I am going to be showing up as a conduit to your guides, ancestors, galactics, loved ones, and together we'll bring through information and messages that you are seeking at this moment. Our guides and entire spirit team, they want us to succeed. They want us to achieve our goals, reach our dreams, and become that which we desire to become. And they are always here helping us along the way. We're going to get into spirituality in this live today. We're going to get into the woo-woo, into the weird. If you are into spirituality, crystals, meditation, learning about energy, feel you're a star seed. If you believe in ghosts and reincarnation, are open to extra dimensional beings, and know that we cannot be the only planet with a civilization, then you have found the right spot to spend some time with us today. We're going to be bringing in that higher energy, that higher dimensional energy down here into the 3D, into our space here. So welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. And as you arrive, put your name in the chat. As you arrive, put your name in the chat and let me know where you are joining from today. Yeah, just let me know. Where are you joining from today? Where are you joining from? Yeah, and who is it the first time seeing the live? If it's the first time seeing the live, put a smiley in the chat to let me know. Hello, Sujansi Minis. Welcome. Yes. Yeah, so before I start to channel messages and information and bring through some light language, possibly for a few individuals, then sorry, I lost my place. So bring through some light language for all of you beautiful souls from your guides and ancestors. Let's set some intentions for the space we are sharing today. Hello, Rebecca. And let's make sure that we have some beautiful high energy people in the room. So there are 4 intentions for those. Watching from Dartmouth, yay! That 4 intentions for those who are meant to be present today. And don't worry, there's only 4, and I'm going to get through them fast so we can get to the magic. Grateful to share virtual space with you on this full moon tonight. Yes, full moon with eclipse. So the first intention is we want to make sure that this is a safe and sacred space. So I'm connecting with your energy and inviting in your guides. That means that we are being vulnerable, we're sharing raw emotions. So I want to make sure that we are kind, loving, supportive, and caring to each other inside the chat together, and also to me as the reader. The second of the 4 intentions is that there is absolutely zero tolerance for bullying, bashing, belittling, and just any unnecessary comments. Do you need to know or believe in what we're doing here? Absolutely not. But do you need to stay respectful and stay in the room? Absolutely. So keep that in mind when you are chatting. The third intention out of the 4 intentions is I want this to be a dialogue. I don't just want to be talking on the screen like I am right now for the whole time. So I want to know how you're feeling, be engaging, and I want to know in the chat. So be active in the chat, and we are in a community together right now. So I want to hear when something's resonating, and I want you to be engaging, because the more energy you put into this, the more you are going to get out, and together we build that energy together in this community, in this container. And the 4th and final intention is that I truly believe that there are no coincidences. There is a reason why you are here today, a reason that you found this live, whether you're here for a few minutes or the entire live. Know that it is aligned, that you are exactly where you need to be. Be open-hearted and open-minded about the information and messages you hear today, and we will all get so much more out of this experience together. And there are a million other places where you could be, a million other things fighting for your attention. So I just want to send immense gratitude to all of those who are here in this moment, because it means the world to me that we are here together. There's a reason you're here. There are messages for each one of you. Even if I'm channeling for another soul, there is a thread of awareness that can be applied to all of us in those messages. So please be open to the collective energy and be open-hearted and open-minded. Okay, those are the 4 intentions that we are setting here on this beautiful full moon. So again, in the chat, let me know, how are you feeling with this full moon? Are you finding it to be an intense full moon? Are you finding it to be a mellow full moon? We're also getting a eclipse, which eclipse energy is interesting in that you're working with the shadow energy. Thank you for setting such beautiful intention. You're so welcome, Search and Seek minis. We need that beautiful container. Very stretched and pulled. Yes, I'm very focused. I've been feeling very focused. Hello, Pascal. Good evening. Yeah, I'm very focused the last few days. I feel the full moon is part of it, but there's a whole bunch of other reasons. And yeah, it very much felt like that intense energy, a lot of things seeking my attention at the same time, and almost feeling like I was hovering earlier, in that I didn't feel fully grounded, which often happens on full moons. Yeah, so that's what I'm experiencing in this beautiful full moon, the harvest moon. This is the harvest moon. Not enough hours in the day to get all of the things done that we want to get done. And also big plans. Big plans. Energies have only been continuing to amplify and have been a lot to balance and navigate for sure. Yes. And what I keep being shown is that it's intensifying till the end of the year. So we're likely going to see this continue. And so shadow work, full moon shadow work because of the eclipse. So what is shadow work? Shadow work is working on those things that we typically want to hide from others. So it's things that we fear about ourselves, that we judge about ourselves, or that we shame about ourselves. It's the things that we're embarrassed if other people find out. Embracing the divine tenderness and trusting the flow. I love that. Yeah. Love that. So I'd like to do a few mini readings, and I'll continue a little bit about shadow work because it's eclipse. So as most of you probably know, eclipses happen when the sun, the moon, and earth align. So when the moon is between the earth and the sun, that's when you get a solar eclipse. So the shadow of the moon is casting on the earth. And with a lunar eclipse, it's the earth that is between the sun and the moon. So the earth is casting a shadow on the moon. And I've seen a lot of people talk about, don't set intentions or do certain things during eclipse season because it could backfire, but I tend not to believe that, because it is just shadows of the planets. If you disagree, that's okay. I mean, follow your own intuition and what feels right for you, but that's just something that I feel. I don't let myself squash my magic during eclipse season. Yeah. So with eclipse season, I'm wondering if anyone's felt the shadows come forward. So things that you don't necessarily like, or should I say aspects of yourself that you don't like coming up. Have they been coming up more? And often that will also show up in others. You'll see aspects of yourself in others or in the general collective. You'll see the same energy, the same themes showing up. A big one for me that I've been working with has been scarcity. Not feeling like I have enough finances. Yes, so much shadow energies. Yes, and it's to do with eclipse season. Impatience for Rebecca. Yes. And often when those things come up, I ask myself, how can I be more patient with myself? if I find other people are frustrating me quickly, or I'm finding others not being patient with me. Mhm. Okay, so I'll do three mini readings. So if someone would like to say in the chat that they'd like a reading, and if you have a question, then let me know what question you have. And we'll do a couple of mini readings for full moon. And sometimes there's a bit of a slight delay with the chat. Who wants the first card? Search and seek minis, yes. I would love a reading, please. Whatever message the universe has for me, I would be grateful to receive. Okay, we will do search and seek minis. And then, yes, I can do a community reading. So let's see what card for search and seek minis. Ooh, this beautiful. Let's see if it'll focus. It's a leadership card with the bear energy and this beautiful star and the beautiful cosmic sky and aurora borealis. I don't know if anybody got to see more of the northern lights recently, but they have been putting on a show this summer here. Leadership. So, you're already aware of your leadership skills, but there's some hesitation on stepping forward with them. There's a bit of fear there. There's a bit of uncertainty if you're able to do it, if you're able to take on the responsibility. And your entire spirit team is like, look at what you've gone through and where you are now. And then I picked another card. I was guided to pick another card from the other deck, and this gorgeous breath of cosmos comes up. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So it feels very much like taking that leap and doing something that you may have been putting off, or you didn't feel you had time before to take on this project of your own that you wanted to put more time in. And the universe is like, now you'll have some time. You're this amazing leader. So why not take the leap and go forward and do it? Because the universe is supporting you. And bear spirit is such a powerful energy. And it's all about that staying grounded but being powerful and working with the earth element and all of that energy and medicine that the earth has for you. So hopefully that resonated for you. You can let me know in the comments. And if anyone, hello Danielle. Danielle on YouTube. And as always, if you want to go more into depth, one of those beautiful cards, yes. You can book a one-on-one to go deeper and get some more in-depth reading. You are so welcome, Search and Seek minis. Full moon, tongue twisters. Okay, now, whoops, apologies. I just whacked my microphone. Yeah, I'm going to do a community reading. And welcome to everyone who's joining. As you're joining, just let us know where you're joining from. In this beautiful full moon. I haven't checked yet. Hello. Hello, Rose. Rose. I haven't checked yet where the eclipse will be visible. I feel it might be a partial here. It also depends on a lot of things. Joining from California, welcome Danielle. I'm going to do a community reading, but then yes, you may ask a question and I can pull a card. So let's see what the collective, the community, the first card is already good. The community card suggested by Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. And second card for community. And Search Vinny's energy back to her. That's me. Okay. Sorry it's taking so long. Usually I'm really quick with the selection. Ooh. Okay. So we have first. Burp, burp. Come on. I can't see it. It's a feather in the sky, in the beautiful blue sky. I think it's because of my purpley lights back there. Let's see if I turn that off for a second, if it's worse or better. Burp, burp. There we go. Simplicity. It's a white feather in the blue sky with some clouds. And the other card is the blue flame, which I feel looks like a soul guide going through a portal, because I always see doors as portals. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Don't we all feel that? Can we just have a yes in the comments if you're feeling that? Like spontaneous awakening would mean big shifts happening energetically. It would mean huge things shifting. So belief systems shifting, what you're drawn to shifting, what brings you joy shifting, who you want to spend time with shifting, relationship shifting, career shifting. That's all like spontaneous awakening energy. Activation is when your gifts start coming online. So you get intuitive hits more often. You know things you don't know how. And it's happening quick, because that's what I like. I keep seeing the word, the quickening, being repeated through all of the energy workers, all the light workers, all the healers, the Reiki masters, the acupuncturists, like everyone who's in any position where they help heal, therapists as well. They're having these big shifts, these big activations, and integration time. So, what does integration mean? For me, it means the embodiment. So, we can go through big ascension energies, big awakening energies, but until we ground it and embody it in our physical selves, it's not quite fully anchored in. And typically it zooms through energetically through the spiritual body, emotional body, mental body. It just like comes zipping through there. And then when it gets to the physical body, it can take a little bit of time because our physical body is the densest of our bodies. And partly why we're here on Earth is to learn how to work with the denser body and to help each other bring that higher frequency, the openness of possibility, which is also part of awakening, part of activation, and just be open to it all. I mean, my guides have been showing me for a while how vast our gifts really are, and we're the ones in our own way. We're the ones limiting ourselves. So yeah, if that resonates, which I feel like everyone's like, duh. Everyone's like 100%. Yes. That's me. That's me. Because that is the energy of this time. And that which we resist persists. I wish I remember who said that first so I could credit them. But the things we don't want or don't want to shift or resist shifting. Aw. Thank you, Search and Seek Minis. What a great compliment. You're magic. Thank you for sharing your magic with the world. I try my best. I feel a lot of the feelings that all of you are feeling. The like deservability, self-worth is what I'm doing worth sharing. You know, all of those things. Those are my shadows. That's what's popping up for me in this eclipse season, shadow season. And then the other part of simplicity is that we make it so much more complicated and complex than it needs to be. If we just simplify it, then how much more amazing could it be? And it's what's coming in is by doing less, you're allowing more energy in. by doing less, you're allowing yourself to be more you. And so to simplify even our daily routines by focusing on one thing at a time. Like right now, my guides are like, you guys try to do all these things all at once, and you're missing every single one of the things because you're not paying attention to any of them. Because we try, like, we think it's more productive to multitask, when in reality, if you focus on the one thing and take that to completion, you'll get so much more out of it. And so much more joy out of it, and so much more meaning and intention. And you'll be have the opportunity to learn from that. You know, what came up during whatever it was that you were doing. Yeah, so that is the community collective reading for this full moon energy. Very much a galactic energy of walking through portals. Walking through portals every day. Yeah, all or nothing at all. Yes, it's the extremes. It's the season of extremes. Year of extremes. Yes, I feel like I am fighting depression and have been shifting every aspect of life, health, career, and relationship, but can't seem to catch a break. As a solo single mom of 4 youth. Oh, yes. I feel you, Danielle. I feel you. And I know there's so many who feel the same way, that, you know, you just want that break. Yes, you are. You are grateful. And it's that attitude of gratitude where the more grateful you are for what you have, the more of that will come. And I know how, like, when you say it that way, it's like, it's not that simple. And I'm like, I've been working with scarcity mindset for quite a while. So I know it's not always easy. But when you find that flow, it's a magical thing. So would anybody, I know Danielle, you mentioned wanting to ask a question. So if you would like to ask a question, I will give you a mini reading, connecting with your guides. And is anyone doing any full moon ceremony or ritual tonight? Or tomorrow? I don't know why I'm blurry all of a sudden. Maybe I should turn my light back on. There we go. Anyone want a card? I'm also being guided towards light language, so if there isn't someone wanting a card at this moment, because the collective one resonated with so many, I could do a short Rebecca would like a card. And then I will, yeah, Rebecca came in, and then I will do Danielle. So Rebecca is getting a Starseed card, which might be why light language was wanting to come through. So Starseeds, I believe everyone has a Starseed soul, but we're not all meant to remember our galactic timelines. Let's see, what card is meant for Rebecca? What message? It's loosen your grip. And look at that free fall. And it kind of looks like yin and yang almost. So like embracing the dark and the light. It says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So when I first pulled this card for you, Rebecca, I saw like the control, like wanting, like I have an expectation of how I want it to go, and it needs to go in that flow. Otherwise I'm disappointed. Or Rebecca's like, yep. Yeah, or I'm disappointed if it doesn't go as I expect, and I'm let down if I don't have the control over things. I feel the control is safety for you. So when you don't feel there's control, then it doesn't feel safe. So that's something for you to contemplate. And with anything with the readings, it's information, and just see how it resonates with you. My camera is not happy tonight. So yeah, and it's just that free flow. I keep hearing go with the flow. Allow yourself to flow. Allow the magic in. You're so welcome, Rebecca. And now Danielle, I have an interview end of this month. I had a few, but no joy. How is this one? Okay. Sending energy back to Rebecca, bringing my energy back to me. Cleanse, clear, let go. Any energy not. And for Danielle, what is this interview? What is this interview? Okay. So the patience card came up. This beautiful stork in the full moon. And I'm being guided to pull another one for extra clarity. Extra clarity. And there's also the solitude with a full moon. I'm seeing a theme. That beautiful island. Except right away, your guides are like, you feel alone, but you're not. You feel alone, but you're not. And I feel there's there's people wanting to help and willing to help, but there's a bit of fear to ask, because it feels like in the past when you've asked for help, no one has showed up, and that energy has shifted. So it's time to ask for help when you need it, and help will show up. And for the patience card, it's like you've been patient for so long. You've been waiting. You've been doing all of the things. And like I'm seeing how you put your family, your children first, and you always make sure their needs are met and what they need and that they're happy. And the voice in the back of my head is like, when is it going to be my turn? When do I get my joy? When do I get my time? And so it feels like this is the time. And it doesn't necessarily mean that the interview that you were talking about is the thing. However, I'm seeing that the more you believe the joy is coming, then it's going to show up. And also, I'm seeing you practicing interviewing with someone. So I don't know if that's something you've thought about or something that you're currently looking into, but even just a friend of yours or a family member, like asking you questions so that you can practice talking about yourself, because it feels like you're not used to talking about yourself in a confident way. And so that's going to be a game changer. So let me know, Danielle, if that resonated with you. And I do hope the interview goes well. And I hope something that is perfectly in alignment for you shows up, so that you can take care of yourself and your family in the way that you deserve. Because abundance is our birthright. And then Rose, would you like to ask a question? And then Melissa Nash. And if you want to go more in depth with a reading, with information, if you want to do a private one-on-one, I do them through Zoom, so they can be anywhere in the world. I don't know why my camera is so blurry. So yeah, anywhere in the world, and the magic and the energy is just as potent as in person. With a private one-on-one, the other added bonus is that, yay, Danielle, I'm so glad it resonated. Writing isn't easy for me. Action is what I do. I appreciate your support. Yes, let's all send some support to Danielle for a good job interview, to get something that aligns with her. And yes, if Rose is still here and you have a question, let me know in the chat. And if not, we can pull a card just to see what the universe has as a message for you in this moment. And yeah, private one-on-one readings are really great because we can go more in depth. You can ask follow-up questions easier than in a group setting. And another great thing is we can record it, because you won't, what am I trying to say? Yeah, if you're getting a reading and you're trying to take notes or you're trying to really listen, sometimes you miss some of the information, but if you have it recorded, then you can replay it. And over time, the different times you listen, you'll hear different messages and get different information. So that's one of the amazing things about a one-on-one. So if there's a fruit fly, yeah. Okay, Rose. Yes, please. Okay, I will take a card and just ask for what information you need to know in the moment. And I will send Danielle's beautiful energy back to Danielle and call my energy back to me. Cleanse, clear, let go any energy that's not mine. And hello, Kimberly. I know you popped in a few minutes ago, but I just wanted to give you a shout out. I have been strongly pulled to go back to a city I visited in June and wondering why I am being strongly pulled back there. So right away, I'm seeing past life. Let's pull a card for why is this beautiful soul being pulled back? So yeah, your guides are saying past life energy. So it felt like home. It's like, and that's what happens when you go somewhere that has an energetic imprint to a past life energy, or is a physical place that you've had a place that you've had a past life. So the card is forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. And there's this gorgeous, it looks like the Emerald City in the Wizard of Oz, kind of, but it's mountains, and there's this gorgeous lake that has a reflection of the cosmos, and this beautiful woman down here in a white dress. Yeah, so it's very much forging your own path, blazing your own trail. Past life energy. So it felt like somewhere you had a past life, but that past life place doesn't exist anymore. And it's also a lifestyle that's appealing to you, which I feel might be surprising. It's like you didn't consider wherever the city is to be so appealing to you. But because there's a memory, so memory is stored in our DNA, and when we each generation passes down memory through the DNA. So recently I saw this beautiful explanation, which I hate when they use animals in testing. So apologies to anyone this offends, because I don't like that they use animals in testing. But they did testing with rats, and they put the rats in the cage and they opened the door to the cage, and then they had this bar that if they tried to go out, the rat would get shocked. And so after a while, the rats stopped trying to escape because they would get shocked. And so the rat then had babies, and they put the babies in a different cage and opened the door, but they didn't have the piece where that they would get shocked. And the babies never went out the door or tried to leave because they had the memory of that it was dangerous to try to leave. And so that's how memory passes down. And not only through biology, but in our soul also stores energetic memory. So if you go somewhere that you have no connection with your biological family and it feels like home, it's likely a past. No place like home. Yeah, it feels like home because of that past memory of that lifetime where you lived. And so I would follow what excites you, follow where you have joy. And that's really the only thing we need to do every day is what excites me, what brings me joy. And then the next day, what excites me, what brings me joy. And if you do that every day, then you'll follow and find your authentic path to wherever you're meant to go. Which the card said pave a new path. So so I hope that resonated with you. This gorgeous card. And then it was Melissa, if Melissa is still here. Melissa Nash. And yeah, if you'd like to book a one-on-one, we can get into more details, go deeper, and connect. And so I'm going to send back all energy to breath, or my energy to breath, clear things and let go all energy that's not mine. And if Melissa Nash is not here anymore, if anybody else would like a card pulled, let me know. We'll do one more. On this beautiful full moon evening. And I see the beautiful full moon right behind me. It's off camera for all of you. But it's gorgeous. Full moon. Full harvest moon. Just a general read for Melissa Nash. Okay. So glad you are still here. And I will pull a card for Melissa. And another thing that I am hosting this week is something called Mystic Misfits, where we gather on Zoom. And this week's topic is divination tools. So it's a Thursday. Oh, your card just flew right out. It's on Thursday. At 7 Atlantic, which is 6 Eastern. And we just get together, we introduce ourselves. I do a little talk about something, in this case, divination tools. And then we chat about, energy, spirit guides, ghosts, the paranormal, UFOs, ETs, galactics, what have you, whatever is going on with the group that gathers. And it's just a safe space, judgment-free, for us to be weird together. So, Melissa Nash, your card is Earth School, and this beautiful soul is doing like a leap from the cosmos through the clouds. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So it feels very much like at the beginning of the conversation, I'm not sure if you were listening at that point, but where we talked about the sudden awakening, the activations, the embodying the energy. It feels very much like this is the energy you're walking through right now, and doing the inner healing. I'm also seeing like the inner child healing. So, and opening up to the possibility of, it's like what I'm hearing is like everything I wanted to be true is true. And like it's blowing my mind that all of these things are real, because I was told that it can't be, and magic isn't real, and like you can't know things, and psychics and mediums are tricksters, and insert all of that dismissive communication where you have intuition, you have gifts. I feel you're also a strong empath. So empaths can pick up on other people's emotions and feel other people's emotions. I am also an empath, which I feel most of the people drawn to me are empaths as well, because we know each other's energy. We can just feel it. So we're attracted to each other. And so you have to be careful about how long and who you spend time with, because you can absorb that energy. And I remember as a child wanting to help everyone around me. So I was like absorbing the energy and transmuting it subconsciously without knowing what I was doing. And then I just felt terrible all the time because I was taking in everybody else's energy. And so even something as simple as what I've been saying between these miniature readings of, clear, cleanse, let go any energy that's not mine, and visualize a spiral of light going around you, just clearing that energy field, clearing your body. Any energy that's not yours, that's somebody else's, gets removed. So even something as simple as that can be helpful for you and anyone else listening who is an empath. Yeah, so it feels like a very big transformative time for you, which I have also felt. So I'm with you on, um, yeah, it's all real. It's all real. We're all energy. Um, I've had experiences with telepathy. I've communicated with past loved ones. I communicate with extra dimensional beings who have never lived on Earth. So it's all real. So hopefully that resonated with you. And yeah, I'm here for everyone. I'm also, as I mentioned in my intro, I'm an energy intuitive. I'm a soul guide. So if anyone needs to talk, I'm here. And you can book me through the QR code or my website, which is linked on my YouTube profile and my Facebook page. So you can find links there. And so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a beautiful evening of readings and information and connections with guides and loved ones. So I'm going to send back Melissa's beautiful energy back to her and bring back my energy and clear, cleanse, let go, and energy. It's not mine. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for you. Because without you, these would be pretty boring. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you for showing up. I'm planning to do a few more lives like this in the evenings because it seems to work a little better with schedules and whatnot. Plus, it's just fun. It's just fun to go live and connect with fellow like-hearted beings and share the magic. And the motorcycle guy outside of you can hear agrees. Oh, Melissa said, yes, resonates. I'm also a projector in human design. I'm a projector. I'm a 6'2" projector, empath. It's all real. It is all real. Yes, yes. Please keep in touch, Melissa. Yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, because I'm planning to do lots of little videos about energy and just being an empath and sharing my own story and realizations about manifesting and synchronicity and connecting with spirit guides. And I'm also going to be offering some classes coming up. In January, there's going to be a class about light language, which is the star language. And all of us have heard it and spoken it before. So it's less me teaching than you remembering. So if that resonates with anyone, there's information on my website about that. I'm also going to be doing a shadow work. So welcome, Melissa. So welcome. Yeah, I'm also doing a shadow work container starting at the end of October. So that will be fun because it's really empowering when you're able to look at your shadows without the judgment, the shame, or the fear. And that truly has been where my most amazing transformations have happened. Like, I would not be live a year ago I would never have been able to go live in the energy I was holding then. Um, so, like, building your confidence, becoming your authentic self, showing up as you in every space, that's something that I set an intention to do, is that I am me everywhere. I don't always bring up that I talk to aliens, but if you hang around me long enough, you'll hear about it. um, yeah, so there's several things going on coming up. And so thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone who was brave enough to get a reading. And I will see you all very soon on my next live. So take care. And remember, you are the magic. It's not outside of you, it is you. So until next time.